So I'm changing this valve cover because one, when I was doing my spark plugs, there was a shit ton of oil that was all up in it, and it's the same. It was deep down in the wells. Every time I put the spark plug socket in here, I'd bring it back out and it would just be caked in oil. That's apparently one of the symptoms. Another one, I had misfires in this entire bank. I had an engine code, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember the number of these cylinders, but every single one of these had a misfire, and those were all fine. So I'm assuming the oil was kind of messing it up. But anyway, in order to remove this, you need a few different tools. I mean, if you have just a regular socket set with a swivel socket, you'll be fine. You want to start by removing these 8 bolts that go down here. These are all 14 millimeter. This one is 10 millimeter, and you'll need a deep well 14 for the one behind this as well. This is a 14 millimeter that's up here. It's at the very top corner. You can kind of see it there. And down here on this one, it is a deep well 13 millimeter. Make sure you disconnect your battery because you might come in contact with the terminal when you're removing this one. So basically, in order to get these two, I had to use a swivel socket. You can kind of maneuver it however you want. And then to get this last one, there's a straight shot right through the cylinder right there. So that's pretty much what you need to remove. I also removed this intake plenum. I've seen a bunch of videos where everyone has it completely off. But really, all you need to do is just loosen the, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or so bolts. They're all 8 millimeter, I believe. This one back here was a 10 because it holds this whole bracket. Loosen all those, and you can kind of pop this thing up and move it to the side. And as far as these, you unplug all these sensors. You get rid of these 2 bolts that are right here. These are, I believe, they're also 10 millimeter. And you need to get rid of these, which I think are 8 millimeter. I'll let that focus. The ones that hold this bracket in. You take this out, and really you're just gonna push this whole tube that goes to it. I don't think you can remove it. I'm pretty sure it's welded to the frame. I haven't really looked, or the engine anyway. Anyway, when you're taking the valve cover off, that's really the only thing that stands in your way is this. You kind of just have to push it out, and because you really need to get it out from behind of that corner. You can see it as well. You can remove the clutch cable. You just obviously go down transmission, disconnect it from the fork, and then you can pull it out from the quadrant end of there. And all you need to do is just get it out of the way. Kind of easily just comes off. Yeah, that's really about it. You can just clean. I make sure you obviously clean all the surfaces. I had a set from Felpro where I just had all of these. I think I still have it. So the gasket set from Felpro has this blue one. These ones, there's 4 of these for the spark plug holes. And then there's 10 of these, and each of these go into here. And then these 2 bolts down here. Those 4 spark plug ones go in here, and obviously that Felpro gasket goes there. All you really need to do other than that is you put black RTV. That when you pull this off, you'll see some spots. You just put black RTV that's here and here. That's where the timing chain meets the heads, or whatever. That's what I've heard. And yeah, it should be able to come right off. You have to kind of wrestle with this. Especially this is the most annoying part, I think. Wrestle with that, pop this up out of the way, and push that out. It'll come right out. Kind of the same way in. My harness was really stuck in the corner here, so I probably have to break that loose. Obviously make sure none of these wires and stuff, this plastic kind of dips into that whole place. So I think it'll be good after that.